Hi, I am Mariella, and this channel is all about the most powerful activations, channel messages, and all things spiritual. So if you are into this, stay here. Click like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that already. Today we're going to talk about the tells that you are a physical medium. How can you know that? And so I made a list because I'm a channeler, and I made a list of what resonates with me strongly and what helped me identify that I was a channeler. Indeed, I'm going to go first with the least specific, and then I'm going to do the most specific tells. Sometimes you know things out of the blue that you don't know how you know, but you know. And they are true, although you don't have a reason to know them. Like things that are real, like name, how was a person called, what was the favorite thing of a person when they were a child, or like very specific things. Or the name of their pet or something like that. You know that, and nobody told you. You just know it. The more you have, obviously, the more likely that you are. But if you have one or two of them, it's okay. You have other abilities. For example, in this case, this can be clear knowing or clear cognizance. That's an ability, and it doesn't have to be, it's a mental ability, but it doesn't have to be specific to channeling. That's what I put there. You feel how other people feel. Like when you're in a room, you pick up the energy of the people in the room. You blend in, you are almost invisible. This is not necessarily something positive, so just keep in mind that if these things resonate too much with you and you think, okay, what I feel is the exaggerated version of this, you may need to go to see a mental health professional. It's this is, to me, what I can see is kind of negative, but not too pathological. So bear that in mind, please. So even if that's an imbalance, it will help you to realize whether you are a physical channeler or not, and or whether you have another ability. And anyway, you can always balance your energy, feel stronger, draw more boundaries, and in that case, you're going to be more balanced. Here's another one that is not too specific, but it helps. It's part of this ability. You have a wide emotional range, and you can shift emotions very quickly. And again, if this is it sounds like you have a very exaggerated version, please check yourself. Maybe you need help of some professional. You need a lot of time alone. So I feel this is people who are channelers are very sensitive to energies, so they take too much energies of other people, of everything. So when spirit is in your body, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it very physically in your body because you're a physical channel. Spirit won't make you tired or anything, but if you're in contact with other people, you probably need a lot of time alone. So it's more of an introverted function, I think. You always hear music and it's stuck in your head and it repeats sometimes and you hear it kind of clearly. This is not specific, but it helps because it's clairaudience and it's connected with your throat chakra. And the throat chakra is very important because through it you channel. Now we're going to the most specific. You like singing, you sing all the time, and even if you don't like your voice, you have this fantasy of becoming a singer. It happens, and that's because you have a strong ability with your throat, and the more you channel, you're going to like more your throat, your voice, but you still need to practice throat exercises, or singing, or activating your throat with energy. Also, you have this fantasy or you want to become an actress or an actor, and that's because you can feel different range of emotions and you think you can act them out very easily. That's because that's part of being. You don't act emotions, but emotions are going to act themselves through you. In the case of a physical channel, that knowingness that you have, that comes to you, that pops to you in your head, you normally, this is very specific to channeling, you spit it out. You don't have a filter, you just say it, and you're not surprised that it's true. You're not surprised of this, but it's something that you're not planning on saying. It just flows right out of your mouth. That's channeling, and that's part of that's normally part of a physical channel or a physical medium, because we just say the thing without filter. Another thing that is specific to physical mediumship or channeling is you have the ability to mimic sounds, voices, mannerisms of people, voices too. You mirror a lot of what you see. You are constantly mirroring. You normally don't realize that you're doing that. It's not a conscious behavior normally. Although pay attention to this one, because it could be also a symptom of narcissism. Narcissist people mimic a lot. So just pay attention of everything in your behavior. When someone is interacting with you, you share their emotional state, so you know how they're feeling like by interacting with them, or you mimic it. For example, if the other person is acting aggressive towards you, you are going to feel the aggression and you're going to act aggressive as well, even if your intention was to be positive and feel good. Sometimes it happens. And if you are not trained, then it's going to happen a lot. If you don't have boundaries, it's going to happen a lot. After a while you train, you're going to know how to regulate this. How to feel when you have to feel, and how to stop it when you don't need it. You typically feel presences. This is also, I think it's typical of physical mediumship, channeling, because it's very physical and you feel it in your body. You feel like something is around you, and you felt that since you were a kid, probably. Also, what is typical to this ability, to physical mediumship or channeling, is you have different tones of voices and types of voices. You have different registers. You speak for some people, or in some particular case, in a tone of voice, and then you change it to another tone of voice. And this is going to be very obvious in physical channels. This is a very obvious tell. Your body sways a lot, and you're going to feel it when you're hearing my activations or feeling my activations. Your body rotates like this. That is very, very typical. Or when you meditate as well. That's something your body is going to do without you having the intention to do it. And the last one that I think, if you are into numerology, that is going to be a tell. We have different numbers in numerology, about 6 important numbers. And these numbers are typical of channelers normally. Number 3, number 13, number 7, number 17, which is obviously root number 8, but it's 17 because it has to have the 1 in the beginning. 1 is extra power. And number 4. And if I didn't say it, number 11. Sometimes, because 11s know things, like they know things since they're kids. And number 7, they want to know. They investigate. They want to know everything. They have a yearning for knowing. So that's why those numbers are present. And 3 and 13 is because it's related to communication. Number 4 also, I think, because it's number 4 projects a lot of energy and also receives a lot of energy. Number 4 is about energy. Let me know in the comments how many of these you have. I want to know. I'm very curious. And if you know that you're a channeler and this resonates with you, let me know too. Don't forget to click like and subscribe. Bye!